If you talk to your baby, sing to them, read to them, narrate your day, you're already doing something right. But there are two completely different ways to talk to a baby. One builds neural connections in the developing brain. The other, no matter how loving, registers as background noise. Most parents are mixing both without realizing it, and your baby's brain can tell the difference. Today, you're going to find out exactly what separates them and how to make the shift starting today. The difference comes down to one thing researchers have spent decades studying: a back-and-forth exchange so simple it happens in seconds, and so powerful it predicts your child's language ability, emotional regulation, and cognitive development years before they can speak a single word. It's called serve and return, and most parents have never heard of it. In the first 3 years of life, your baby's brain forms over 1 million new neural connections every single second. That's not a metaphor. That's biology. And the primary fuel for those connections isn't toys, flashcards, or Mozart. It's interaction. Specifically, a back-and-forth exchange between a baby and a caregiver that neuroscientists call serve and return. Harvard's Center on the Developing Child has called it the most essential experience for building healthy brain architecture. Not a luxury, not a bonus, the most essential. Harvard researchers didn't arrive at this conclusion lightly. It came from decades of observational studies, watching what actually happens when a caregiver and baby interact, and what happens to the baby's brain when that interaction is missing. What they found was consistent across cultures, income levels, and parenting styles. The quantity and quality of back-and-forth exchanges in the first years of life shapes the physical structure of the developing brain. Not metaphorically, structurally, the architecture itself. Serve and return sounds technical, but it's describing something very natural when it happens. Think of it like a tennis rally. But instead of a ball, you're exchanging signals. Your baby serves. They make a sound, reach for something, look at your face, babble, point, or make an expression. You return. You respond to that specific signal in a way that says, I see you, I noticed, I'm here. And then your baby serves again, and you return again. That back and forth loop is what builds the prefrontal cortex, strengthens language centers, and wires emotional regulation into your baby's brain. The critical word is loop. It's not just about you responding. It's about your response triggering another signal from your baby. That completion, signal, response, signal again, is the moment the neural pathway forms. Without the loop closing, the exchange is incomplete. The brain gets input, but no reinforcement. Think of it like pressing send on a message and never getting a reply. The conversation started, but nothing was built. Serve and return is what closes the loop. And every closed loop is a connection your baby will carry forward for the rest of their life. Harvard researchers broke serve and return down into 5 steps that any parent can follow in any moment with no equipment, no prep, and no parenting experience required. Let me walk you through each one. Step 1. Notice the serve. Your baby signals constantly, but it's easy to miss when you're busy or distracted. A look, a gesture, a sound. The first step is simply slowing down enough to notice. Step 2. Return the serve and match the moment. Respond to what they actually did. If they pointed at the window, look at the window with them. If they babbled, babble back. Your response needs to be connected to their signal. Not general, not random, specific. Step 3, name it. Put simple words to what's happening. Oh, you see the bird. Bird, there's a bird outside. This is where language wiring happens. The brain is mapping sound to meaning in real time. Step 4, wait. This is the step most parents skip. After you respond, pause. Give your baby space to process and signal again. Silence is not failure. It is the brain working. Step 5, follow their lead. If they shift attention, follow them. Don't redirect. Don't force them back to what you think is interesting. Their attention is data. Their brain is telling you what it's ready to process next. Now here's where it gets important, because the parents who miss this aren't neglectful. They're not distracted or indifferent. They are trying. These 3 mistakes happen in loving, attentive families every single day, and most parents have no idea they're doing them. Mistake 1, talking over the serve. You start narrating, explaining, singing before your baby has even signaled anything. That's not a conversation, that's a lecture. Your baby's brain is waiting for its turn, but the turn never comes. The loop can't close because it never opened. The fix? Start by watching. Wait for the serve before you speak. Mistake 2, responding to your agenda, not theirs. Your baby looks at the fan. You hold up a toy and say, "Look at the duck." That's a missed return. You responded, but not to what they actually served. Their attention moved on. The moment passed. The loop broke. The fix? Follow their eyes. Their gaze is the serve. Match it. Don't redirect it. Mistake 3, filling the pause. Your baby goes quiet after your return. You get uncomfortable with the silence and immediately speak again. But that pause, that is processing time. That is the neural pathway forming. Filling the pause is like pulling a cake out of the oven halfway through baking. The fix? After your return, count to 5 in your head. Give the brain time to finish what it started. So what is actually happening inside your baby's brain during a successful serve and return exchange? When your baby signals and you respond accurately, meaning you respond to their specific signal, 2 things happen simultaneously. The stress response system stays calm, and the prefrontal cortex begins building its scaffolding. Each completed loop is literally a brick. When the stress response system stays calm, governed by cortisol, your baby's nervous system registers something fundamental. I am seen. I am safe. That is the foundation of emotional regulation, the ability to manage feelings, recover from distress, and stay connected under pressure. It begins here, in these exchanges, years before your child can name an emotion. At the same time, researchers at MIT found that the number of serve and return exchanges a child experiences in their early years is one of the strongest predictors of language ability, cognitive performance, and IQ, stronger than family income, stronger than the number of words spoken at them, stronger than educational toys. Not the input, the exchange, the loop. The best news about serve and return is that you don't need to schedule it. It happens in the moments you already have. Diaper changes, meal times, bath time, the car ride, getting dressed. You don't need to perform it. You just need to slow down enough to notice the serve and then actually respond to it. Here are 3 daily anchors to make this automatic. Anchor 1, the morning check-in. When your baby wakes up, before you do anything else, make eye contact. Wait for their first signal and return it. Start the day with a loop. Anchor 2, the mealtime narrate and wait. During feeding, narrate what they're looking at, then stop. Don't fill the gap. Watch what they do next. Let them serve back before you speak again. Anchor 3, the floor time follow. During play, put your phone down, get on their level, and follow their attention completely for 5 minutes. No redirecting, no agenda. Just mirror what they do and name what they look at. 3 anchors, 5 minutes each. That is enough to start rewiring how your baby's brain develops. Your baby is serving right now. Every babble, every look, every reach is a signal, a question, waiting for your return. And every time you return it accurately, you're not just bonding, you're building a brain. If this changed how you think about talking to your baby, share it with another parent who needs to hear it. And if you want to go deeper on the science behind early brain development, the next video is right here. I'll see you there.